Hi everybody, Dave here. I've got a little project that I'm starting and I'm looking for help with it. Basically what it is a new way, a different way to generate electricity for the masses. And what I think will work is this pressure differential generation in the deep ocean. It's something I've been researching and thinking about for quite a while, and I'll explain it to you simply, and everybody can kind of go from there. But we all know how like a hydroelectric dam works. The high pressure water turns a turbine, the low pressure side is on the other side, and the turbine spins. And okay, now in the deep ocean, the water is under pressure, and it's not only under pressure, it's compressed. Okay, so there's an extra element there, and what we need to do, what needs to be done, is you build a machine, which I have in my head, I explain it to you, that you put down into the deep water. I'm not sure how deep we'd have to go. That'll all have to be figured out. But you see, if you think about it, simply thinking, if the water runs into our turbine down in the ocean, as soon as the return water, the low pressure side, gets up to the pressure of the ocean, it's going to stop working. Okay, that's what everybody will tell you, and they're right. If the water in the ocean was like gasoline and it was uncompressible, but the water is under pressure and compressed, and I think that with the right process, you'd be able to exploit that and mechanically use like a mechanical advantage to evacuate the low side and keep a low pressure on one side. And that's basically it. I mean, of course, it's a lot more complicated than that. Of course, we're gonna have to deal with cavitation and many other things. Cavitation might be a friend and it might be an enemy in this. I don't know. If this takes off, of course, I'll have to hire engineering firms. I'll have to hire manufacturing. I've got places already. It's kind of scouted out to where this could all take place. But the biggest thing with any kind of project like this is money, of course. And I'd like to work just a little bit differently, because if something like this works, it's definitely revolutionary. I mean, we're talking world-changing stuff, and I realize that. But I'd like to work it to where this is given to the people. The electricity that's made is sold at low cost, as low as possible cost, to people. When it's sold to corporations, then it's going to cost more, and that's how you make sure people have a resource to have electricity, a fair amount of electricity. And now with AI and crypto, I mean, we've gone from, oh, we got to save the earth with wind turbines, to build nuke plants and coal and whatever. And that's fine, and that's where we're going. But I think something like this would definitely help. So what I'd like to do is get investors that are interested in helping, and the investors, I'd like to see, like you double your money, okay? And everybody who works on this, everybody is going to get paid, but a fair price. I mean, nobody needs to ride this thing out and become sort of megalomaniac. If it works and you get it going, you can work it into a nonprofit always, so nobody can exploit this. I mean, people need energy, and the world isn't going so hot these days. And if somebody finally does something right, maybe that'll switch things over and people maybe see the light. I don't know. You want to help me? Get in contact with me. That's it.